9, period 1 in the original book, which is unit 6, also period 1 in the blended material. We finished the first two paragraphs about whether top players of football are overpaid or not. This is the idea that we were talking about. Today we are going to go on with the text, and let's start reading from line 24, paragraph 3. Start, ya Ahmed.
سطر كم؟
Line 24.
The list of these tragedies goes on, but the story that stands out is that of Gillian
Giuliano
Giuliano
Maiorana.
Majorana.
Yes.
At the age of 19, he was
Playing.
met
He was playing for an amateur team.
amateur team in Cambridge
Share.
England, when he was noticed by one of Manchester United many scouts who was searching the lower
levels
of football levels of footballs for promising Manchester United manager
No. This is the
Alex.
description, Ahmed. Just a moment. What you are reading now is a description of the picture. Pay attention to line 30, please. Young players, for promising young players. Have you noticed that? Ahmed? Type. We will stop here. We will stop at this part from line 24 to 30. Now, if you remember in the previous part of this lesson, we talked about a book written by Wayne Patton, talks about the tragedies that happened to some footballers who joined Manchester United, and on their way up, they fell, which means they stopped their career as footballers because of injuries. We talked about two of them, which were or who were Tony Gill, and the second one was Daniel Graham. And now we are going to talk about Giuliano Maiorana. Now, what was Giuliano Maiorana doing before joining Manchester United? What was he doing? Yes. Just a moment to unmute you. Ibrahim, what was he doing?
He was playing for an amateur team in Cambridgeshire, England.
In England. طب, how did he join? Thank you, Ibrahim. How did he join? I mean, Giuliano, how did he join Manchester United? Ilham. Yes, yeah, Ilham. How did Giuliano join Manchester United? Anyone else? Yes, yeah, Jamil.
When some scouts of Manchester United noticed him.
Yes, he was playing, as we said, for an amateur team in Cambridgeshire. You know that top clubs try to find new players, amateur players, to join or to make them join their clubs. And so they sent some scouts. Scouts, yani people who try to discover the talents of those young players. One of the Manchester United scouts saw Giuliano while he was playing, and he chose him in order to join that team. Type. Now, the list of these tragedies, can you tell me these tragedies refers to what? These tragedies. Yeah, Ibrahim.
Please return the question.
These tragedies, sorry, line 24, refers to what? That's what was my question.
Actually, the dream of playing for the famous. Or
We are
no?
talking about sad stories, yeah, Ibrahim. Huh?
Yes.
Remember to connect the ideas together. I said that we are talking about a book written by one person talking about stories of young players who achieved their dream of joining Manchester United, then they stopped because of injuries. These are the tragedies that we are talking about. The stories
Actually,
of young players who achieved their dream of joining Manchester United, then they stopped on their way up because of their injuries. Tamam? Now,
actually, forgive
yes,
me
Ibrahim.
because I was absent in the last class and I didn't.
No problem, no problem, yeah, Ibrahim. It's all right. Thank you. Now,
Thank you.
that line 25 refers to that. Yes, yeah, توجيهي that. Let's move on quickly, please, because we need to finish this text. That refers to the story that. So that refers to the story. Tamam? 19, this number, line 26. 19. Yes, ya Jamil.
Giuliano age when he joined in Manchester United.
When he was playing for the team of in Cambridgeshire. Tamam? Actually, or accurately, we can say this is the age of Giuliano when he was playing for an amateur team in Cambridgeshire. And I think he joined Manchester at the same age. Yes, he refers to he. Who are we talking about? Aya Ilham. He refers to
Giuliano Majorana.
yes, Giuliano Majorana. Good, that's right. طيب who line?
لأنه شوف بيجي
Mute
هيك
yourselves, please. Yeah. توجيهي. Yes, who line 28? Who? Yes, Jamil.
Scout.
Yes, one of Manchester United's many scouts. One of the scouts, yeah. Let's go on reading, please, and help us of doing that, yeah. Hala. We are on line 30. Hala, can you start reading, please?
Yes. At first, Giuliano thought the offer of a trial for the world famous Manchester club was a joke. It wasn't. Only a month later, he played his first match at United's home ground, Old Trafford. He still remembers the mixture of excitement and terror he felt.
Thank you, Hala. Now, as we said, one of Manchester scouts who were searching for young players who will have promising future chose Giuliano in order to be one of the members of that famous team. Now, how did or what did Giuliano think about that offer? What did he think at first about that offer? Yes, يا توجيهي. Ilham, what did he think about the offer?
he thought the offer of a trial for the world famous Manchester club was a joke.
Yes, he thought that to be a member of that club, that trial, the offer that they gave him was a joke, but it wasn't a joke. How did he make sure that it wasn't a joke? I mean, the offer for playing with Manchester United. Yes, ya Jamil. How did Giuliano know that it wasn't a joke to play with Manchester?
Because the writer say only month later he played in first match. Because he played in the group before some month.
Yeah, after some months, only
After
months
month.
later, he played his first match with that team. I mean, the Manchester United, on their home ground, which was Old Trafford. Old Trafford, the home ground for the team. You know that each team has his home ground اللي بسموها يعني البلد اللي بيلعب فيها الفريق بلده. Now, what was the feeling of Giuliano when he played his first match with that team, with Manchester United? What was his feeling? How did he feel? Yes, Ilham?
He felt a mix of excitement and
Excitement?
terror.
Yes, he
And
had
terror.
a mixture of feelings, excitement and terror at the same time. Yes. Now, the offer refers to what? Yes? Which offer are we talking about? Yes. I, Jamil.
The offer who the club take it give the Giuliano
What was the offer?
playing in the first class in United
Yes, their offer
club.
is a trial for the world famous Manchester club to be a member of that famous club. Now, it refers to line 32. Ibrahim, it refers
Offer.
the offer. طب if I say it wasn't, not only it refers to the offer. Now, it wasn't, Jamil,
We talk about a joke.
يعني it wasn't
What
the
he
refer
was think.
يعني طب it قلنا the offer. طب wasn't I, Ilham?
The offer wasn't a joke.
A joke. Good. So if the underlined part is only the pronoun who it, you say it refers to the offer. But if the underlined part is it wasn't, you have to say the offer wasn't a joke. That's the full answer for this. He and his refers to Giuliano again, so no need to repeat that. Now let's go on reading, please. Yeah. Jamil, can you read, please?
Okay. Unfortunately, he didn't get on well with the manager, and uh, and was so playing in the restri-
Reserve team.
reser- reserves
Reserve.
team. It is what reserves team. It was in a reserves match 2 years later. What he's not
That
nine.
his knee
His knee was badly damaged, so at the age of 24, his career was finished for
let's stop
7
here.
years.
Let's stop here, ya Jamil. Thank you. Now, he played for the famous a world famous Manchester United. He was in the first team, but there's something happened that made him in the reserve team. What happened to him? What made him in the reserve team? He wasn't in the first team. Ilham.
His knee was badly damaged.
Pay attention to my question, Ilham, again. What happened that made Giuliano in the reserve team? You know, he played the first match with the first team in Old Trafford, as we said, but then something happened that made him in the reserve team. Yes, Yahala.
Because he didn't get on well with the manager.
Good. Yani he didn't have a good relationship with the manager of the team, so he put him in the reserve team. Now, what happened to him after 2 years while he was playing in the reserve team? What happened to him? Jamil.
He have a damage him knee.
Yes, he has an injury in his knee,
An
and his knee
injury.
was badly damaged. How old was he when that happened? Nearly. If you can connect the ideas together. When he
24.
badly damaged his knee. His knee was badly damaged. Huh. Ibrahim, what do you think?
21.
Excellent. He was 21 because, as we said, he was playing for the amateur team in Cambridgeshire. Then they took him with the Manchester United club in the same year, which was when he was 19. After 2 years, he played for the or in the reserve team, and he had an injury in his knee, so he will be 21. How long did he play later and after that he stopped playing? Hala.
3 years.
3 years. Yes, he played also for 3 years. معناته altogether, how many years did he last in playing football? How did it take from him to finish his career as a footballer? Yeah, between Cambridge and
Can you repeat
Cambridge
the question?
and the United, the Manchester United team or club. Hala.
5 years.
5 years. He started at 19 with the amateur club. Then he at 24 he stopped playing as a footballer because of the injury that happened to his knee. He was 24, so these only were 5 years when he stopped playing as a footballer. Yes. Now 24 refers to 24 line 38. Jamil.
Age of Giuliano when his career was finished.
His career as a footballer was finished طبعا. His career as a football player, you have to know that. Yes, this is the age of Giuliano when his career as a footballer or a football player was finished. Yes, go on reading, Ibrahim, please, the last part from the rest of line 39 till the end, please.
His career was finished. For 7 years after that, he couldn't even watch football. He now works for his family's business back in Cambridge, moving furniture, and says that he now wishes he hadn't been so good at football when he was young.
Very good, thank you. Now, pay attention to this. For 7 years after that, he couldn't even watch football. Why do you think that happened with him? He couldn't even watch football. Yes, Yahala. What do you think? Why he
Maybe
couldn't?
he was
Yeah.
maybe he was sad because his career was finished
Yes, very
when he
good.
was young.
He was very sad. He was very sad because his career as a footballer finished very early in a very short time. So even watching football was very difficult for him. For how many years he couldn't watch football? Hi, Ibrahim.
Could you please repeat it, the question?
For how many years Giuliano couldn't watch football after he finished his career?
For 7.
7 years. And he was 31 when he maybe start watching football again. تمام. Now that refers to after that. أي هالة.
After his career was finished.
Very good. After his career as a football player was finished. طب 7. 7. Ibrahim.
How much years he wasn't watch the TV, watch football?
نقول the number of years he wasn't ولا he couldn't.
He couldn't.
He couldn't even watch football after his career as a football player finished. So this is the number of years Giuliano couldn't watch football after his career as a football player was finished. What did he do after stopping playing football? What did he do? Did he stay at home? Hi, Jamil.
No, he's work in him family business, moving,
Back in Cambridge.
furnishing.
Yeah. What was his family's business? What was his family's business, yeah, Ilham?
Moving furniture.
Moving furniture. Now we have another statement that that says he now wishes he hadn't been so good at football when he was young. This is another statement that shows you what? What does this statement indicate, ya Hala?
Which one?
The last statement in the text. He says, and says, I mean, Giuliano says, he now wishes he hadn't been so good at football when he was young. What does this suggest to you? What does this show? He wishes
How
he hadn't
sad
been.
he is and the impact. Yes,
He
how
was
sad
so
he is and the impact.
again, Yahala, I couldn't hear you, unfortunately.
How sad he is. Yes, how sad he is and the impact of his career on his life. Yeah.
Yes, it indicates how sad he was to finish his career as a football player very early in a very short time. So if you can notice in this paragraph, you can have two things indicate that Giuliano was very sad or has a very tragic story in which his career as a football player was finished in a very short time. First, he couldn't watch football for 7 years. And secondly, he wishes that he hadn't been so good at football when he was young. If he hadn't been good at football, he wouldn't have such a tragic story. That's the idea. Yes. Now he has all these pronouns refers to Giuliano. That's the end of this story and this text. In this way, we finish, and we still have some questions we have to do. I think question number 3. Answer these questions or answer the questions. Let's start with the question number 1. Yes, yeah, Jamil, start with number 1. Let me first open this PowerPoint.
Answer
Just
the
some.
question. What nationality of Gareth Bale? He was a Welsh. A Welsh.
He was Welsh, yes. He was from Wales, which means he was Welsh. That's right. Good. Hala, number 2, please.
What is the common reason why young players stop playing? Because of injuries.
Yes, very good. They suffer from injuries or because of injuries. Number 3. Yes, توجيهي. Number 3. What did Giuliano Majorana think when he was first asked to play for Manchester United? Ibrahim.
He think was a joke.
Again, yeah, Ibrahim, I couldn't hear you.
He think the offer was a joke.
Yes, he thought that it was a joke when they offered him to play for that famous team. The next question, number 4. Number 4, the last question in WH. Yes, Yahala.
How did he feel the first time he played for Manchester United? A mixture of excitement and terror.
Very good. A mixture of excitement and terror. Now, question number 5. You have to choose number 5, please. Read, yeah. Yes, Ilham.
How does he feel now when he looks back on his football career? He is sorry that he was ever successful.
Very good. He is sorry that he was ever successful. He wishes that he wasn't so good at football. By the way, pay attention to have screenshots for the answers, ya توجيهي. Question number 6. Yes, ya Hala.
Does the writer feel angry about football stars' salaries? He realizes that being a professional footballer is not an easy life.
He realizes that being a professional footballer isn't an easy life. That's right. Thank you, Yahala. Now, in the rest of the time, I will show you one example of the Ministry of Education exam on this text. That's it here. The same text that you have, but let's start with the questions. Number 1, what do many people often forget according to the writer? طبعا the whole text, pay attention, we are talking about the whole text. This is the question from the beginning till the end. What do people forget? Those who are angry of the top salaries of footballers, what do they forget? Hala, what do they forget? Yes, yeah, Jamil, what do you think?
They forget what player have to do to get to do the best, and they're
To the
asked
top,
in
yeah. And number 2 or B?
just a minute. I'm sorry, I'm losing.
It's not a matter. So they forget what players have to do to get to the top and the risks involved in playing football, the risks, the dangers. Number 2, why do some young players generally have short careers? It's the same as in the book. Actually, Hala answered it. You can repeat the answer, ya Hala.
Because of injuries.
Because of injuries. Number 3, how did Giuliano feel first time he played for Manchester United? Again, this is another question that is repeated. Ilham?
A mixture of excitement and terror.
Good. A mixture of excitement and terror. The last question, what is Giuliano's current job? Recently, what is he working in? Ibrahim?
Moving furniture. Moving furniture.
Yes, this is the job of his family, which is moving furniture. He works for his family's business back in Cambridge, which is moving furniture. Now, true or false? Number one, overpaid young sport stars is a common opinion in football world. Yes, Yahala.
True.
True. Bill's weekly salary is as much as the average real supporter makes in 10 years. The weekly salary, pay attention. Yes, Jamil.
True.
That's true. Wayne Barton's book tells us stories about successful football stars. Ilham.
False.
False. So what does this book tell us? What does the book tell us? If I want to correct this statement.
Tells the story of some of those who fell on the way up.
Very good. Yani, who has tragic stories. They joined the famous team, but they stopped because of their injuries, so they fell on the way up. Thank you, Ilham. Giulianus feels happy and proud of what he achieved. Hala, what do you think?
False.
False. He was very sad of what happened to him. Type, complete the diagram with kinds of injuries from the text. Pay attention, this question can be in a way of diagrams, it could be in a way of statements, that is to complete in a way of a table. So don't worry about that. Yani, when you have complete, whatever the shape or the form of the question, don't worry about it and try to answer. Yes, what is the type of injury or the kind of injury that happened to Tony Gill? Yes, Jamil.
Hurt his leg.
Yes, he hurt his leg. Good. What about Daniel Graham? Ilham?
He broke his arm. He broke his arm.
Yes, very good. He broke his arm. And Giuliano Majorana? Hala?
His knee was badly damaged.
Excellent. His knee was badly damaged. Now, question number 4 is a very important one. It could be an external or internal comprehension text, which is match the titles with the paragraphs above. If you can notice, يا توجيهي, we have the text in this way. Look here. You have 4 gaps. Next to each paragraph, you have a gap. So you have to match the title to the gaps. Now, the title that talks about regret being good footballer. Which paragraph is this? Regret of being good footballer. Yes, Yahala.
The last
Paragraph.
one.
This is the last one, yani here. It's paragraph, as you can note, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is paragraph 4. You have to put the letter that is next to this, which is A. Tamam? Example of football stars high salary. Example of football stars high salary. Aya Jamil. Which one?
It's A.
It's
A first.
the first one with the example of Garth Bale. مش هيك? This is 4A. For paragraph 1, which is B, you have to put B next to it. مش هيك? Now, outstanding and tragic story. Outstanding and something different. Outstanding story. Yes, Yahala.
C.
It's C. Yes, C. Where have to you put it? Next to which paragraph? 1, 2, 3, or
The
4?
third one.
Again?
3.
The third one, yes. Paragraph 3. And justification on footballers' high salaries. Justification يعني evidence that they deserve these high salaries. Yes, please. We still have the last paragraph, which is Yahala, number
2.
2. Thank you. Now write what the following pronouns might refer to. His refers to. I return back to the text. His in paragraph 1, I think. Yes, here. Ibrahim. His refers to.
We can say Welsh Gareth Bale.
Gareth Bale, that's right. And what about it? In paragraph 3. It, Yahala.
The
Yes.
offer of a trial for the world famous Manchester club.
Yes, so it refers to the offer of a trial for Manchester. That's right. Thank you. In this way, we finish the answers for these questions. Just a moment, I'll share them with you. So I'll put them here. Yeah.
Teacher, I think the class is finished.
Yes, the class is done, but I wanted to share the answers with you if you like to have them. Then you can leave.
Please share it in the.
Miss, can you share it at YouTube?
That's it. Just a moment. Be patient, please. Can you have a screenshot for it now?
Could you please?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the text itself with the titles of the paragraphs, B, D, C, A, and these are the answers for the questions. That's it. Now let me have the attendance and you can leave. Thank you, Tawjihi. See you tomorrow at the same time, inshallah. Thank you. We will start with the Unit 9, Period 2. Thanks a lot.